Did you know a Nevada desert research site once paid local fishermen to stop fishing at night, without ever explaining what lived beneath the water they were casting into? West of the Nevada Test and Training Range sits an artificial reservoir locals still call Blackwater Basin. It was constructed in the late 1960s, officially for water storage during classified infrastructure tests. On paper, it was shallow, stable, and unremarkable. But people who fished there after dark noticed something early on. The water didn't behave like water. When the wind stopped, the surface didn't settle. Slow ripples moved outward from the center, steady and deliberate, like something breathing below. For years, no one questioned it. The fish were large, night fishing was peaceful. Until the summer of 1994, when an unmarked trailer appeared near the access road and men with no badges began approaching locals. They offered monthly cash payments to anyone willing to stop fishing after sunset. No contracts, no warnings, just one rule. Don't talk about the reservoir at night. Most accepted. One man didn't. Thomas Hale had fished Blackwater Basin for over 20 years. Insomnia kept him awake and the lake kept him calm. When he refused the money, one of the men asked him a question that felt rehearsed. Have you ever seen the water move when there's no wind? Hale didn't answer. He didn't need to. A week later, strange buoys appeared far from shore, arranged in a perfect circle. Helicopters followed. Unmarked, flying low between midnight and 3 a.m., lowering long cables into the center of the reservoir. Hale watched from a distance. He photographed the activity. By morning, the photos were gone. His camera vanished from his truck without damage or theft report. On August 17th, Hale went fishing anyway. At 12:47 a.m., he radioed his brother from the lake. His voice was calm, almost confused. The fish aren't swimming anymore, he said. They're just going straight down. The transmission cut out. Hale's boat was found hours later, drifting near the buoys. Engine offline cast. No sign of a struggle. Hale was never recovered. After that night, the payments doubled. Records later showed surrounding land quietly purchased by a shell company. Environmental permits were renewed without review. Wildlife cameras captured deer approaching the shoreline, freezing, then retreating in perfect unison. Birds diverted mid-air, refusing to cross the center of the basin. A maintenance worker inspecting buoy anchors noticed the chains were pulled straight down, as if attached to something resisting upward force. She filmed beneath the surface with an underwater camera. The footage lasted 11 seconds. The chain descended into darkness, then into a layer of water that looked thicker than water should be. The camera collapsed inward. In 2003, the payments stopped. The trailer disappeared. The buoys were removed. The lake was reopened. Within weeks, a fisherman named Eli Warren was found standing knee-deep at the shoreline at dawn. His hands were submerged. His eyes were open. He whispered one sentence before collapsing. "It's lighter now." His lungs contained water that didn't match any known source in Nevada. Seismographs later recorded low-frequency vibrations beneath the basin, repeating every 28 days, like respiration. Internal documents referred to Blackwater not as storage, but as an interface, something placed there to adapt. To pressure, to time. Today, the reservoir is classified as a natural feature. No guards, no fences, just a sign warning against night access. People still visit. And if you stay long enough after sunset, when the wind dies and the surface tightens, you can feel it. Movement beneath the water, not swimming, not stirring, but adjusting. As if whatever they paid to keep hidden has finally learned where the shore is.